Good morning, FlossTube friends. Today is, Tuesday, December 15th. I'm just gonna look at my calendar really fast because December 15th, yes, because it's Flossmas number 15. Duh, that makes sense. I'm Pam, welcome to my channel. I'm glad to have you here. I am doing small, hopefully short, little videos called Flossmas videos during the holiday season. Normally I film FlossTube videos in which I try to film them, I don't know, usually twice a month, sometimes a little more frequently, sometimes a little less, where I talk about my cross stitch, and we will talk about cross stitch today as well. First order of business though, I have been giving away little mini prairie schooler charts to the commenters of my videos. And it's totally random. You don't know which one you're getting. You could get Christmas, or you could get spring, or you could get Halloween. All you have to do to enter is comment on the video, and then the next day I will pick one of those commenters. I use the random number generator, so however the comments line up on my my YouTube channel that I'm seeing, I don't know how they're lining up for you, but for me, how they're lining up, I just I put in however many comments there are, and the random number generator picks one for me, and then I count up from the bottom, and that's the person that wins. But you can't win unless you're 18, and you can't win unless you have filled out my contact form, Google contact form in the description box below. It's there. You'll see it. You can't miss it. But you only have to fill it out once. Okay. Yesterday, I had to pick two winners because I skipped a day. So yesterday's winners are Amy Siniva and Jody Garland Finland. Yay, Jody and Amy. So I actually already have one of those already labeled and stamped, and I've got to do the other one. So those should go out in today's mailbox. Sometimes I get a few days behind. Every day I think that I'm going to send them out in today's mail, and sometimes like 3 or 4 pile up. Life happens. Okay, what else do we need to talk about today? I got a little bit of stitching done yesterday. I am working on Stitching Book Club's A Christmas Carol, which is put out by Sapphire Mountain Handcrafts on Etsy, and they should be linked in my description box below. This was part 2. There's 3 parts. I think there's 3 parts. I don't think there's 4 this time. And I am stitching mine on, what am I stitching mine on? 14 count opalescent Aida. So, and I think it's just opalescent white Aida. I think so. So I got a fair amount done yesterday. Last time you saw me, I had all the yellow corners done. So I've gotten all the green and all the red in the corners done. The corners were part 2, by the way. Part 1, if you're new watching me, was just this cross. So I have to still put the beads on. Everywhere that I have put beads are supposed to be French knots, but I detest them, so I'm putting in beads. And I like a little bit of sparkle. So I still have French knots in the 4 corners to put on. And then, do you see these 2 X's on either side? There's 2 more that go up here. I hate floating stitches like that, so I'm saving them to last. I mean, there's a possibility in part 3 that they could latch on to something that will make them not floating. Who knows? Anyway, I'm going to hold off on putting the beads on, because what I found when I was stitching part 2 is that the beads that I put on for part 1 right in here, my floss kept snagging on them as I was stitching part 2. So I'm going to wait to put the beads for part 2 on until I see what's going on for part 3. So I'm probably saving the beads for last now. I wanted to see how they looked. I was excited about them, but I will not put beads on mid-project in the future. And that's all I stitched on yesterday. I did get, so I talked to you yesterday. I did put my little sticker on that says stitching journal. I did get the journal that I'm going to use for 2021 for a stitching journal in the mail. Normally I combine, this is my bullet journal. This is like where I hold my life. Normally I combine the two, but this for 2021, I'm going to keep them separate because this could last years. And it'd be nice to have everything in one place for years instead of in a bunch of different bullet journals, because I start a new bullet journal every year, even if I haven't, like this year, because it was a kind of a weird year. I still have this many pages left, which I'll use probably for scrap paper and stuff, but I will start a new journal for 2021, even though I haven't used up 2020. Am I making sense? I don't know. Anyway, what I did yesterday is I organized my WIPGO board. So I am doing WIPGO for the first time in 2021. And if you do not know what WIPGO is, it's something that Jessie Marie Does Stuff came up with to sort of like set yourself some goals in a fun way and get some things done. So anyway, for me, it's going to get some things done. So you guys can see like all the pink are the projects, and then the green are the goals that I want to get done on that project. I have different goals for every project. So anyway, that's what I worked on yesterday. I got my WIPGO board done. I got to get that posted in the Facebook group. What else happened yesterday? I got some mail. Oh, shoot. Where did I put that? I'm going to leave you for 2 seconds, except I don't like to edit, so I'm not going to pause and stop. Instead, I'm going to sing you a little song so you'll know that the screen is not empty, okay? I'm singing you a little song like Buddy the Elf does. I'm just making it up as I go. Shoot. Nope, it's totally gone. I can't find it. I got mail yesterday from 123 Stitch. I don't know where I put it. It would have made sense if I had put it on my table, but I didn't. I'll show it tomorrow. Now you guys have that to look forward to. I did get some other mail yesterday, which I can show you the package, but I can't show you what's in it. I got the Christmas box. It came all fun and wrapped like this. I got the Christmas box from not 123 Stitch, from Stitch Toolbox on Etsy. I don't know if she has any left. Last that I had checked, she had, I don't know, like 1 or 2 left. So you might be able to get one still. I don't know what's in here. I know there's supposed to be like 15 things, and one is a project bag. And shipping was a little expensive. It is from Canada. But it's the Christmas present I bought myself. So it's going to go under my tree, probably just like this. I mean, it's already wrapped, and I'm going to open it on Christmas morning. So I might do a little quick video. Flossmas for me is going to end on the 24th, but I'm like committing myself. I've already committed myself to 2 videos between Christmas and New Year's, and now I'm thinking I'll have to show that too. So that might be 3 videos. Oh well, that doesn't matter, right? It's just more fun, more FlossTube fun. Okay, I did want to answer a couple questions in the comments from yesterday. First, thank you. You guys write the most amazing comments, and I want to let you know that I read each and every one. And after I've read it, I will give it a heart. I am trying to comment on as many of them as I can, but time is not infinite. Like time is finite. There's only sorry, I keep shaking the camera. There's only a small amount of time. So I try, but I do read them all, and I am loving them. They brighten my day. They really do. Somebody asked me, because I am hosting a SAL, and the hashtag is going to be #StitchTheTempSal, for anybody who is stitching a temperature chart for 2021. And somebody asked me, where do I find the temperatures for the day? So I cannot show you my app because I film using my phone. I don't have a separate camera, but I have an app called WeatherBug on my phone. And if I'm staying current with my temps, what I try to do is after dinner every night, I sit down and I look at my WeatherBug app and it will tell me what the high temp was for the day, and then I'll stitch it. Now, some months I'm really good at staying current and some months I'm not. So if I get a few days behind, what I do is I go to timeanddate.com. I want to say it's like timeanddate.com/weather/USA/Providence. They don't have one specifically for Pawtucket, so I search Providence, which if you are not familiar with Rhode Island is 15 minutes away from Pawtucket. So we kind of bump up against each other. Sometimes Providence can be a little, like sometimes they're off by a degree or two, but in the long run, it's not going to matter. It's not like this is a scientific effort that we're making here with our temperature charts. Now, I do know that some people, when they get behind, use AccuWeather. I'm not familiar with that, so I don't know how it works, but you can use AccuWeather too. I'll try to remember to link these things down in the description box. So that's where I get my temperature. So that was question number 1. And then question number 2 is, I mentioned yesterday that I am doing a solstice start. So I think it's Monday this year, Monday, December 21st. I'm doing a new start, and they asked me what I was starting. So I am starting Christmas Tree. I don't know, is it by All Through the Night or Folk Art Designs? I'm going to try to get that up close. I don't know, like if you were searching it, how you search it, but I think if you search Christmas Tree, it will come up. But anyway, I'm doing this. It's going to be my solstice start, and I've got it all kitted up. I'm doing it on all the called for. I actually got this from an in-person stitching friend of mine. So I want to say, so this is the fabric. Hold on. Model is stitched on Weeks Dye Works Putty, and that's what I think this is. And then it calls for Valdani threads. I've got a bunch of them because it's going to need a lot. So it's going to give you sort of that like tone on tone look that the model has. I'm hoping. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. I might have to swap some stuff out. I'm torn on the fabric. I almost don't know that I don't want to do it on Ren. Picture This Plus Ren, which I have. We'll see what happens. I might start it, hate it, and then pick a different fabric. So that's my solstice start. If you have that in your stash and you want to start it with me, I don't mind company. For sure, start it with me. We can come up with a hashtag. I don't know what I'd pick. Probably winter solstice, Sal. I don't know. I'm not good at those things. Okay. One other thing. Sorry, I really thought that I would be able to do this quick today. Our song. I picked number 6. It's going to be Q Snaps a Snapping. Because here's the thing. After 5 Flossmas rings, you know, when we start getting to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, they have ings. Like, it's stuff that's like Lords a Leaping and Milkmaids Milking. And you know what I'm saying? So I think the things that we're picking have to be things that have a verb that's happening. So I don't know what the grammatical term for that is. A present tense verb. I don't know. Anyway, so we have Q snaps the snapping. So for 7, I don't know how to make things like that, like project bags of keeping, but I've already picked project bags, but we can move things around. All right, let me know what your suggestions are. That's it for me. I got to stop here because I have a feeling I'm just going to keep babbling. I will see you tomorrow, Stay healthy, stay well, stay safe, happy stitching. Goodbye.